Hello, everybody. I'm Monica-Nicolle, and I'm very happy to be here. I'm a former president of Atomium Toastmasters Club and also a former area director of B1. And in this quality, I would like to share with you some insights about Meetup. And I'm here with my colleague.
Yes, hello everyone, I'm Julia, and I'm also immediate past president of Atomium Toastmasters, and currently I'm vice president of education of Atomium Toastmasters Club of Brussels, and I'm here to share with you my experience with Meetup from technical point of view. And now we would like to share our screen to explain you a little bit the beginning of the story. Here I already signed in. As you can see here, my picture. If you do not have Meetup account, you need to sign in and to open it. As you can see, you can then explore a lot of things, but today we will not speak about other events. We will discuss how to create your own group, as we did with with Atomium Toastmasters, how to pay, how to create event. As you can see here, when you start your group, you have 15% off in the beginning for the payment. Yeah, and when we click here, you see two options. You can use standard plan or you can use Pro. Honestly, I believe we use just standard plan. It is when you have this 50% discount. It's first time registration. You pay only $5 per month during 6 months. So payments can be done per month, so each month, or once per 6 months. And what is important, we pay with a credit card. We tried to find another way for payments, but unfortunately it didn't work. So we have a member who pays with his credit card. So when we choose the standard, then we can go further. And of course, here you need to fill in all the information about your payment details. Here is our page for Atomium Toastmasters. And when you create your own group, you can use your picture, you can describe who you are, as we put information about ourselves here. And of course, you can plan events. Here is the way how you do it. You can put title, you plan date and time, you put duration. Also, as I said, you can use pictures, you can put more descriptions of the event. And let's quickly do it. Test event. Oops. Event.
And then what I would like to add here while you are showing the screen is that when we are creating events, at first we started to do them standard, in a standard form, but then it was a bit cold. So we try to do them every time, or from 2 to 2 weeks, or every month, 2 events. And then in order to make them a bit particularized for each session. But then we had moments when we forgot about this. We didn't announce in time. So what we did in the end, we planned them in advance, but the description of the event was in such a way that it appears to be every time very dynamic, like hello everybody, it will be a great evening, we will have 3 speeches, great table topics, you will have so much fun. And then we did it like it was done just for this event. And another particularity that we used, and it was really interesting for the people, and we noticed that there were more guests coming at our meetings, like 8 or 9 per evening for each event. We started to post pictures from the meeting, from the previous meeting. So people, they were really looking at the pictures. The pictures were really with the audience, not only with the speaker. So it's important not to show one individual, but to show, of course, when you have physical meetings, but also when you have online, you can take some screenshots and then you post them there, so that people, they see that it is a big audience. And I think this is really important to see that they have audience, because this is how we are growing with audience. So yeah, if you go a bit down, yeah, that one, you see the audience there.
Mm-hmm.
So and this we can do it also with online meetings. And this was when we scheduled the meetings. And okay, the title was the same, the text was more or less the same, but still it looked dynamic, and the pictures were different. This is from Cinquantenaire, when we organized a meeting in Cinquantenaire.
Mm-hmm.
And you see, with the audience and not only with the speaker, and that's, I think it's important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So coming back, I finished this technical part, almost finished, but what I want to also to show that you can repeat event. So answering the question of Mona, when we publish event, so our events are programmed in advance. We put Monday, and not every week, every 2 weeks, right? And then we put Monday. But what is important to remember, there are months when we have 5 weeks, 5 Mondays. In this case, you need to pay attention. You need to make Meetup just running automatically. You need to correct from time to time the dates and adjust dates of your next meetings when such months happen. What you also can do here, you can limit number of attendees or switch off, and then you will have unlimited here. Yeah. So as many people can join you if it's online meeting as you wish. Allow guests. Yes, again, you can make it active. And oh, yes, our events are free. So these options are important, or important to consider when you plan your meeting. And then you publish it, and people see it in the list in the beginning when you leave in the list like this. You see all meetings in area, and when people search in Brussels what is happening, because it is connected to location, people can see in among all other events your event. Have I missed anything, Monica?
It's also appearing, if you have your profile on Meetup, there, exactly, there you have either the groups or the events that they appear. And also that's important. Maybe to say a few words about how to deal with the guests when they come. For instance, we have this account for, I think, 7 years, and we have already 1,200 something people. What is important to mention is that the guests that are coming are not necessarily from the people that they already enrolled in this meetup, but from new people. And they are from India, from all over the world. And sometimes we received either they subscribe for the next event, or they just become members of the Atomium Toastmasters Club on Meetup. So no matter what they do, if you are managing the Meetup account, you will receive a notification each time when a person enrolls for that meeting. And when you receive that notification, you can immediately go to this person, send a message, a warm message, and like, hello, welcome. I'm very happy that you enrolled for this meeting. You will have great fun. You will learn things, because people are coming for two reasons: having fun and meeting people, and also learning public speaking, of course. So you give them these ideas, and then if you know what it will be for the next meeting, that you will have three speeches, one on emotional intelligence, one on vocal variety, and I don't know what, then you can give also details. I'm happy that you joined. You will have you will learn many things. We will have three speeches on this, that, and that. And it's really important. Every time when I was doing that, people, they were so enthusiastic, and they were coming with so much joy at our meetings. And as I said at the beginning, we had, and we still have, for these online meetings, 8 to 9 guests per meeting. I would also like to mention that even if they join only to be part of the group Atomium Toastmaster Club meetup, you can also send them a message that we will have for the next 2 weeks. In the next 2 weeks, we will have this meeting, and um, so it's important to connect and to get them involved. Every time when I was writing to them, they were really happy. They were all answering back. Some, they were saying, oh, I can't join the next Monday because I'm busy, but I will join in 2-3 weeks time. So they were coming. So I think the connection is really important. Yeah, this is what I wanted to add.
Thank you,
Yeah, and
Monica. And
these are the messages indeed, and you can connect with them.
yes, exactly. And here, as you can see, already we can see people who going to attend. I'm not I'm not sure they will all
Mm-hmm.
show up, but
Mm-hmm.
they confirm they clicked button attend, and we already can
Mm-hmm.
write a message to them. And when you click on the person, yes, and you can see the message button, and when you follow this message button in a new window, you can see first all your previous communication with other people, and second, you here have a place to write a message. And I also have an application on my phone. As Monica said, when someone writes to us, I see immediately notification on my phone, and I can answer if nobody from the club answered. What is important,
Mm-hmm.
not in our club, Atomium Toastmasters, several people have access, several club officers have access to this group, and we are, I think, co-organizers or co-host. And of course, if I don't have time to answer, then our club president or someone else can react quickly, that we first we answer the person when the person subscribed for the meeting, and then it's very important, I think, to remind before the meeting that person doesn't forget and also receives Zoom link and knows how to connect.
And also, that's very important what you mentioned, because in fact, we are many administrators, I mean, co-organizers of the meetup, and also on Facebook. And what we have done also previously, we were putting the link of the meetup on the Facebook page, and then we were sending the people directly from Facebook to the meetup page so that they can enroll to the meeting. And that's really also something that it functioned well for that moment.
Yeah. 1 second, I'm saving that I go next time on Toastmasters. So as you can see, Meetup is very well connected to Google Calendar, and actually you can simplify your own planning, and you can subscribe for the event and then add into one of your calendar in Yahoo, Outlook, Google, or iCal. I just also comment, we currently have, I think, 1,500 people in our group. 1 second. 1,285. As Monica mentioned already, some people are located in Brussels when others are in many other countries outside, even in India or the United States. Not necessarily all of them will come back to us, but I need to admit that most of our recent new members came from Meetup.
Yeah. And maybe we can share that after each meeting, we also allocate 5 to 10 minutes for the guests to stay with one of the officers of the Atomium Toastmaster to have a chat, to ask questions if they have and clarities or curiosities about the meeting. And this is also something that functions well, I think, in our club. And it's what I would like to underline is the fact that we communicate, we connect, and we really don't have egos among ourselves, and we really collaborate between ourselves, like the officers. So communication, connection, and collaboration are the three keywords, key words. So yeah, I think we covered the entire meetup. And I hope it will be very useful for you guys. And if you have more questions, please, you can address me or Julia or any other officer from our club, which is based on collaboration, right?
Yes, great.
Thank you very much.
Good luck to everyone who is using Meetup.